Alright, we were where we left off. We're back in Northridge at the shelter. Jacob has just woken up from his cot, and we have a note. Ferro's diary. I never understood why you bothered with this diary, Brooks. You'd always have to sit with your pen before you'd join us at the fire. And now reading through it, I get it. This diary's us. It's our team. The laughs we had, the shit we got each other through, every little thing down to our arguments about who's going to ride shotgun. Shit, it's a record of our fucked up little family. It's partly a record of me. I can't bear the thought that you'll never fill it. So many blank pages. Would probably have been easier just to burn the thing and forget it all. But I need a new damn flint for my Zippo, so instead I'll try to continue where you left off, starting now. So Ferro has seen some serious shit. She's lost most of her team, as they said at the beginning of this, and she's not really in a good mental headspace. Let's see what Kyle has to say.
Sarge, any new orders from HQ?
Not yet. For now, we're on our own. I have Ferro searching for any intel we may have missed yesterday. We'll see what comes out.
What do we know so far, sir?
I've been analyzing the intel that we have. I've got some theories, but nothing concrete. I'm curious to hear what you think happened here. Where do you think those people went?
Maybe those T-600s took the people here by surprise and put them on transporters. And what we fought yesterday was just a patrol left to make sure they got everyone.
I agree. Their presence here doesn't fit this puzzle. But ultimately, the T-600 is a discontinued series. If Skynet wanted to abduct everyone without a trace, why send an outdated model? It's not impossible that an old Skynet army just wandered in here after everyone had left. As you can see, there's a lot to unpack here, and questions keep piling up. At this point, we just have to keep our eyes open. Speaking of which, do you mind checking on Ferro? I'm waiting for a status report from her.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and there's a level. Back to level 14. We've already done this. So let's see. What do we have available? Let's go ahead and grab the next level in toughness, because we got the shit shot out of us in the last engagement. And we'll hit the supplies and get rid of this thing. I don't like it. It doesn't serve much of a purpose unless you're really into that stealth build. So it's not really worth keeping around. I am going to pick up the M16 because A, it's cheap, and B, we're going to have a use for it. And then I'm going to grab as much plasma ammunition as I can get my dirty little fingers on. Okay, so now we have... Oh, right, we can't use our guns at the moment because we're in a safe zone. Let's see, where's Evans? He's suspicious. Let's find him. I think he's down there working on the car. Okay. But yeah, so a bunch of people have gone missing, and we don't know why. And it looks like they were abducted without a fight, which is weird. Evans doesn't want to talk to us. I guess we'll talk to him later. So, one story point that bothers me is that, you know, Skynet doesn't seem like the kind of computer system that would just leave units just kind of hanging out to just have them wander through. Seems like a waste of resources. But if you've got these things already built and you don't need them as frontline units, then they would make excellent sweep teams. Which is what I think they're trying to indicate here, but it's just poorly.
God damn it!
Worded.
What's up?
I'm trying to get inside the armory, but I suck at this. I'd love to do it the usual way and blow this door wide open, but Reese doesn't want us to make too much noise.
Yeah.
Can you help me?
We're... I, to be perfectly honest, I didn't actually see this the last time. You can blow the fucking door open, that's funny. But no, we're gonna go ahead. Oh, fuck off. We know how to hack. Whee! Riveting gameplay. Alright.
Nice job, Rivers. Huh. Bummer. There's barely anything left. Looks like I lost the bet.
But I will take what I can get. Yeah, we know how that works too. You're not gonna see T800s until much later. And the T600s, I think they're still vulnerable to the termination knife. Nothing like a little rebar in the eye.
You mentioned a bet. What'd you mean?
Evans has a theory that people here packed and left. I didn't think much of it at first. But an empty armory certainly is a head-scratcher. I guess we've got to keep looking. Speaking of which, I'm supposed to do a sweep of the entire area, but there's a back room on the ground floor that I couldn't get into. It's blocked by a bunch of stuff that I couldn't move. Can you grab Evans and see if the two of you can clear it?
Sure. I'll let him know. What do you think about this whole situation?
I think it's obvious something fucked up happened here. I'm just mad at myself that I didn't see this coming.
How so?
Well, whenever Reese gets a direct order from Connor, something's off. I don't know what the deal is between them. They always keep their cards close.
So, this happens a lot.
More than I'd like it to, that's for sure. I just wish Reese included me since I'm always on these missions anyway.
What's Reese like? You've worked with him for a long time.
You want to know what Kyle Reese is like? He's like stone or steel. Nothing ever gets to him. For better or worse.
What do you mean?
This is the first time we've been able to take a minute to ourselves since the failure of our last mission, you know? And he's been up all day trying to figure out our next move. He's able to just disconnect, work himself tirelessly, as if nothing happened. Even if a lot of shit happened.
I'm sure it's because he cares for his people.
I'd say that he cares for the mission more than his people. And here I am trying to hold it together, thinking about the people we lost, and not doing a good job at it. Well, you wanted to know about Reese, not me. That's what he's like.
So Ferro's not really...
Rivers, report to the communications room when you have a minute.
So Ferro's really not in a good headspace after the loss of the previous members of her team. And Reese isn't helping because he's acting like a robot. But we got other things to do. Let's get the suspiciously strong, hulking Terminator-like man, who incidentally, in the advertisements for the Annihilation Line DLC campaign, has a glowing red eye.
Yeah?
Ferro mentioned there's a back room nearby that needs checking. Can you help me? She said it's a two-man job.
Just let me know when.
How did you know we wouldn't find anything in that armory?
I've been trying to work on the car, but the garage here is missing some tools. The only things still lying around here are what the protocol deems inessential equipment. The things that are supposed to be left behind during an evacuation. Those people were packed and ready to go.
Do you think it's safe to stay here?
That group of T-600s that we destroyed yesterday is a discontinued infiltration unit. They tend to malfunction. I doubt they're still connected to Skynet, so they couldn't give out our location. We're safe here. Having said that, I don't like the direction we're inching towards.
North?
Yeah.
I'm ready. Let's go and see what's in that room. So, is it true what they said in the car? That you took down a Terminator with your bare hands?
It's true.
How'd you do that? I didn't even know someone could do that.
I was angry. Now focus. We have a job to do.
That's suspiciously vague.
This is it.
How do you want to do this? Oh,
Check what's inside. I'm heading back.
And he's unusually strong, too. Oh no. Could it be? Hey, more stuff. And a note. Giving to the needy. Let's unlock this door first. The bar. Okay. Giving to the needy. To all it may concern, I would like to remind you that helping our hermit friend outside the shelter is something you do at your own discretion. It was his choice to live outside. Don't think you can tempt him in here to live with us. He's been seen with explosives, and some of us consider him to be dangerous. So if you must interact with him, please follow these rules. Leave supplies well away from the hideout and out of sight. Avoid direct contact where possible.
is this where you are? Sarge, I've got a hold of some intel regarding someone who used to live just outside the shelter. Permission to follow the lead.
Permission granted. Just remember we don't want to alert Skynet to our presence here, so I need you to move undetected.
Copy that.
Well, I'm shit at that, so we're gonna shoot our way out. Yep, spider bots. But so yeah, you can. It is possible to do this quietly, but I have no skills points. I have next to no skill points in stealth. Leveling up really doesn't matter in this one, so it's kind of academic, because I think you only get to level 20 or something like that. Look at that. That's almost picturesque. I think we're... Nope, I was wrong.
Rivers, we don't need Skynet's eyes on us right now.
Oops. Oh, here we go. More strip mines. This one's tricky because I can bounce off. I think I can bounce off the roof. It doesn't matter. Stuff. More stuff. He's probably not home, right? Right? Jesus, that actually scared me. Resources. Hermit's Diary. I've got to keep you a secret, Cindy. They don't know how special a rat you are. One sniff is all you need to tell a human from a tin can. That's why they're always trying to lure you away from me with food. We can see them for what they really are. The human faces, the resistance uniforms, they're taking the people that were set up in the Galleria. Oh sure, this might look like your average evac job, but there hasn't been even one drone flying over us since they've been here. It's as if Skynet knows what's going on already. How could that be, eh? But they won't get you. They won't take you away from me, even if I'm not there to protect you myself. I've set up our hideout nicely to give them a very warm welcome.
This doesn't make any sense. Resistance soldiers came to evacuate them? I need to report this to Reese.
Hooray! That was fast. We got another level already. Let's see what else. More rats. I mean, I gotta give the hermit a credit for being clever. I'm gonna level up again, because why not? And since I've already kind of shit the bed on keeping things stealthy, might as well avoid that. Almost set off that trip mine. That would have been bad. Nice. Yeah, I think this campaign front loads or heavily loads the plasma ammo because they know that's what you're going to be primarily using. I don't know if you can actually fight T600s with an M16. You give it a shot. And you can't bounce off the ceiling. You just clip through it. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get back before we set off any more alarms. I think we can lockpick this van, but we have to be careful. Nope. Alright. Spiders over there. Hall. Alright, and we're back inside the fence. We gotta go see what Reese wants to say now. But yeah, the fact that the Terminators are off the network and seemingly abandoned by Skynet doesn't make a whole lot of sense. La Ordinators.
353782. Nation 1190053. Rat.
Oh. It's a numbers station.
Sergeant, what's going on?
Someone used an emergency broadcast system to deliver a message.
One of ours?
Judging by how inaccurate the message is, it's more likely sent by a civilian.
One of our missing residents?
That's what we'll need to figure out. It's our best lead so far.
I found something. A note from someone who witnessed Northridge being evacuated.
By what appeared to be resistance soldiers.
That's right.
That's what I was afraid of. Good job, Rivers. Now that we're certain of what happened here, there's no other way but to follow the signal.
Then we're moving out soon?
No. We leave at dusk. I don't want us to move around at daylight. Oh, and Rivers? There's something else about that message that concerns me. It's been sent from somewhere inside Bakersfield.
Isn't that just on the edge of the Annihilation line?
That's right. We're moving out as soon as it gets dark. Now's the time to rest.
Bakersfield, California. Awesome.
We've received permission from HQ to follow the signal. Next stop is Bakersfield. That's 2 hours away from the nearest resistance outpost.
So if it gets too heated, there's no chance of support?
That's right. Anyone have a problem with that?
No, sir.
I've got one thing, Sarge.
Ferro.
Shotgun.
Shotgun. I only brought my rifle.
Oh. Okay, forget it.
It's a proper road trip. We received a message from Bakersfield. This is the only lead we currently have. So we're heading to its source in search of the person who sent it. The city should be abandoned, so if someone's at Bakersfield, it could be one of our missing residents. However, it's dangerously close to the Annihilation line. Close enough to put the whole team on edge. Yeah, they're kind of off the map on this one, and way behind enemy lines. So they're completely cut off from reinforcements.
This is it. The message was sent from somewhere around here. It wasn't accurate enough to give us the exact location. So to cover more ground, we'll be splitting into 2 groups. I'll be spotting for Rivers. Evans, you spot for Ferro.
What exactly are we looking for, sir?
Any signs of civilian activity. No one's been in the area for a long time, so report anything you see. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Rules of engagement, sir.
Fire at will. Let's move out.
That's actually not that helpful.
Rivers, let's go.
Where do we start?
There used to be a non-military checkpoint at an old command center in this area. That's where I want you to go first. Terminators, 12 o'clock.
What do we do?
We could let them pass. It's your call.
but my experience. Whoa.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, I'm sure that didn't set off any alarms.
The building over there is a good vantage point. I'll be able to navigate you from there. Are you sure you're ready to do this on your own?
Yes, sir.
All right then. Just keep your radio close.
Okay, boss. Okay, we got ourselves a... Uh-oh.
Good luck, Rivers.
It's a bad start.
HK aerial flying by.
We don't have enough firepower to destroy it, so keep an eye on it. If its searchlight spots you, you're out of luck.
You run like hell.
I'm at the top. I got a good view from here. I can see that the HK could be a problem.
Okay, let's take a look at the map here. This is about the same size as maybe, say, Pasadena. But there's... yeah, that. What do I have in the way of grenades? One pipe bomb and a couple canister bombs. We're going to go with the canister bombs. Because this is about to be a party. An ammo box right there. Hey guys. How is it I'm such a bad shot? Ah, fuck. Ooh, right in the eyeball. So yeah, that cleaned the clock of 4 T-800s with one canister bomb and a couple magazines of plasma ammo. Ah, that could have gone a lot worse. But I am going to need to heal because, ow. And then there's one lone T-800 who didn't hear anything. I think there might be a couple more over there. So the last time I did this, the first time I went through this, I screwed up and I engaged the T-800 as the patrol was coming up this rise, or yeah, right up there. So I suddenly found myself engaging a lot more than I was anticipating. Hey, bud. Ow. Ooh. That didn't sound like a Terminator. That is... okay, he has health. Shit. And there's the aerial. Perfect timing, as usual. Damn. There are a lot of health kits on this one. Okay, where's his pal? Not perfect cover, but better than nothing. Cool. Alright, that's 2 down. 2 more down. I haven't killed the aerial yet, but hopefully there's some health kits in here. Nice. Okay, good. Shotgun shells. For shotgun, I don't have. I may have wasted a little bit of plasma ammo on this one. Well. Ah, more medkits. Cool. We're not completely shafting ourselves. Oh, that would have been helpful. Okay, so this is the hideout. Yep. Wow. Oh, go no further. Take this as a warning. Get out of this place. Skynet has control over everything. The sky is full of aerials. They must have a refueling station somewhere near. I tried to find it, but I ran into a T-800 group. They have a ton of equipment, and they're using it to dig a huge hole in the earth. Seems like they're trying to make it all the way back to hell where they came from. As for me, I have to keep searching until I find little Abby. I know her chances out here are next to nothing, but I can't tell her mother that. I have to be sure, but I'm warning you. If you don't need to be in this place, turn around and leave. There's nothing left here. Interesting. Yeah, we know how crafting works. We're just going to grab all the health kits. Thank you. Cool. And that's going to be about the end of it, because we're going to get shot some more, and I didn't level the crafting, so we don't have access to make plasma cells. I'll grab that in the next level up. And this is why I got the M16. Because it handles those little shits nicely, and it doesn't waste plasma ammo. And the ammunition is usually more plentiful. There you go. Although it seems to want me to use the plasma gun. Stairs. And an Uzi. There's the aerial. It's gonna be a problem. Hoping there might be a turret I can hack to ruin his day, but I haven't seen one yet, so we'll find out. Where am I in relation to the rest of the map? Okay, so we've kind of scoured the bottom half of the map. Bottom quarter? Not sure. Bottom third is probably more accurate. These maps aren't that large, but they're usually packed full of stuff. I don't know. The M16 might be a bit of a washer in this one. That's the remains of a bunch of...
Looks like this is where Skynet dumps their malfunctioning units.
See if you can scavenge anything useful. Just keep your eyes open. Some of them might not be offline. Rivers, I've noticed something. There's a Skynet antenna not far from your position. I think that HK is part of its surveillance. That's why it keeps popping up.
Anything we can do about it?
It's too dangerous. These types of facilities usually have their generators deep underground. First, you need a way to get down there.
So you're saying I need a rope?
I don't think you're hearing me, Rivers. But technically speaking, yeah, you need a rope.
That's interesting. You know, I don't think this thing was dumped. I think it crashed. And I'm okay with that. Alright, we got some really interesting chips out of that, so I'm going to go ahead and snag it. I'm just going to pop that right in there. Cool. The rest I'm going to leave. Ooh, 37 rounds. Alright. Yeah, you get the, see the Skynet graveyard, so to speak. Wow, that was a waste of time. And I think he mentions, you know, be careful, these things, not everything might be offline. I don't think that's the case. I don't think they actually have, like, rogue units. Ah, shit. But, I mean, that would be kind of a cool idea. Is if we had, like, rogue armored spiders or rogue T-800s or something like that. Just kind of... Whoop! My Zoidberg impression. Whoop, 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 whoop. Trying to lure one of them close enough to... well, that might have done it. Whoa! Damn. Even with toughness at level 3, a glancing hit is really doing some damage. Okay, he's toast. Hey, Sparky. Over here, stupid. Cool. Yeah, my health kit count is okay. Once it drops to about 10, it starts to get a little... starts to get a little sketchy. Yeah, plenty of lockpicks. Got more ammo than I know what to do with at this point, because I'm trying to be conservative with it. There's that damned aerial again. Let's see what we got. Where's that Terminator? He's gone. So the game occasionally has this bad habit of if you're far enough away from a target, when it dies, they'll just despawn the corpse, so you don't get to loot it. Not that I really needed to. Jesus. Candy bar! Now, do you know how many destroyed vending machines there'd be in a post-apocalypse? And I'm not just talking from, like, the blast radius. Memo. August 6, 1997. All staff. Brian Martinez, Public Relations Manager. Concerns and speculation. In light of our media fervor we have experienced since the launch of Skynet, we would like to assure everyone that Mr. Dyson's motivational speech will go ahead as planned on August 18th. We would also like to forewarn you regarding contact with the press. Recently, the public scrutiny surrounding our company has risen dramatically, and many unsubstantiated rumors are being bandied about. In the next few days, you will receive a separate memo detailing our press relations procedures. Wait a minute. Yep, this is Cyberdyne HQ. Oh boy. Well, shit. Who knew we'd find Cyberdyne headquarters?
Found a rope.
So you're really gonna go through with this? Word of warning. Get yourself some sound decoys. The perimeter around the antenna is littered with silverfish. I see a junkyard close by. If you need some scrap metal to craft sound decoys, that's where you'll find it.
On one hand, I'm kind of surprised. It's interesting that Skynet doesn't really seem to give a shit about Cyberdyne HQ, but on the other hand, why would it? I mean, it's just the place where the humans that built it and probably tried to kill it at one point were originally based out of. I mean, this is technically Skynet's birthplace. Troubling thoughts involved in that one, but I'm going to let it go. Alright, let's see, where are we? We are heading to the end of the edge of the map. So, yeah, we're about a quarter of the way through this. A little, probably closer to half. Halfway through this map. You know what I need? I need more explosives. Means I need better crafting. Yeah, and that's the exit, so we're not going that way. Alright, let's loop back around at the front door again and see what we can see. Probably go up that way, up here a ways. Actually, what I think I might do... for fuck's sake. We're gonna hide. First thing we're gonna do is hide back in the Cyberdyne HQ building till that fucking aerial pisses off. There's an antenna over there. We want to blow that up. Come back. Don't care. Alright. Gonna hustle. I'm gonna keep checking with ultravision because it allows me to not walk into an ambush. Because I know there are silverfish. And I'm probably going to die a lot in this next section, so... yeah. Because... there's silverfish, and then there are turrets. And when you start shooting at the silverfish, or setting off the silverfish, the fucking turrets come live, and they take your ass out. However, there's a little base over here, so we're going to check that out first. Man, I got all this stuff. Let's see if I can make some, Nope, I can't even craft pipe bombs, which is kind of a bummer. Considering how fast we're going through health kits. I might need them. Alright, so north of me is something. Ah! Yeah, that's a cemetery. Bakersfield Cemetery. But we're not going there yet. What else we got? A subway tunnel? A subway station. Alright. That would be an excellent place for an ambush. Grenade launcher ammunition. Which means, at some point, I'm going to get a grenade launcher. I'm happy about this. Awful lot of not much going on in here, which is kind of a bummer. I understand the need of pacing, but this is almost too slow. Give it a minute. I'll screw something up and then we'll have to run for our lives. Alright, let's head down here, and there's the aerial again. And I do believe this is open, so the aerial can spot you if you're standing in on the platform as it goes over, which makes moving around in there real interesting. we coming up? We're coming up. I think this is a famous subway stop. I like it. I'm actually going to call this a video because we're at 40 minutes. So we're going to call this one and we'll pick up right where we left off.